Well, hey, LTD family, welcome back for another episode of the Morning Huddle. It's the week of March 16th through the 22nd. I'm Sam,
Jaquin.
and we are in our series about stories. And we say every number has a name, every name has a story, and every story matters to us. And what we're saying really is each one of our guests, each one of our team members, they're not just a number, they're not just a name on a guest ledger, they're a person, right? And they all come with their own individual stories. And sometimes we are the first kindness that someone might experience during a very difficult day. And we know that it's oftentimes the small things that matter, things like patience and empathy, our tone of voice, right? And our ability to solve problems quickly. And so we have a couple of stories that I would love to share. These are real stories from our actual hotels from guests. The first one says, our flight was canceled. We all know how that feels. Not fun. Our flight was canceled and we ended up arriving after midnight. The night staff made check-in quick and easy, and they even offered us bottled water. After such a frustrating day, that type of kindness matters. And then another one mentioned, we were in town because my mother was in the hospital. The front desk staff showed so much kindness and even asked how she was doing the next day. It meant more than they probably realized. So these are very seem like small gestures, a bottle of water, and just simply asking how someone's doing. But clearly they made it a tremendous impact, right, on each one of these guests. So my question for you this week, Jaquin, is how can we show kindness to a guest who might be having a really difficult day, even if we don't necessarily know their full situation?
Right. So as the front line, like when front desk person is checking in, like you'll greet them with a smile and
Mhm.
you're very happy to see them, and then you'll welcome them and they're like, okay, yes.
Mhm.
I think that's a cue for, like with our emotional intelligence, like, okay, this person is probably not having a bad day or probably having a bad day.
Mhm.
So maybe that's why they're like that. Instead of, as a human being, I think it's very natural for us to be thinking, oh my gosh, this person is rude, you know.
Mm.
Instead of thinking, going to like that direction of your mindset, oh, this person is rude, just rude, I don't want to, I'm just going to check you in, whatever.
Yeah.
But maybe try to understand that maybe they had a long flight, maybe they're going through a divorce, that's why they're staying at the hotel. There's
Right.
just so much that the person could be going through, and we just don't know, and that's something that we got to be very sensitive and not take things personally.
Yeah, I love that. And it like I love the term that emotional intelligence, using empathy when we're communicating with people, really opportunities to read nonverbal cues like how people are standing or how they're holding themselves. It can give you a pretty good insight into, how they're feeling. And hey, sometimes it can be the smallest little thing that can just lift them up, whether it's an encouraging word or just a small gesture of kindness, whether it is that bottle of water or hey, just little things can make such a tremendous difference. And just recognizing that they are people, right? Calling
Mhm.
them by name and making sure that they know that you're there to help them and to serve them, and hopefully reduce any of that friction that they might have experienced on their way there. So, these are stories, individual stories of people, and that's what we want to remember each and every day, that when we look at our guest ledgers, that they're people with families or people traveling on business. They're here for a variety of reasons, but they are people and they do have stories, and any way that we can be a part of that and helping serve them is an opportunity. And
Mhm.
really, it's a privilege that we get to do that each and every day. So something for us to take into the week is really remembering, hey, how can we be more empathetic? How can we meet people where they are and encourage and show them a little bit of kindness along the way? Because we all know that travel, especially in this season, can be quite challenging. So we love those stories. So and more stories. We have birthdays to celebrate this week. We'll start with Deanna Lilly at the Delta Chesapeake on March 19th, along with James at the Aloft Chesapeake. Happy birthday.
March 20th, we got Stephanie from the Holiday in Newport News. Happy birthday.
happy birthday. And can you believe it? We're already into work anniversaries. Very short birthday list this week. That's okay. But we do have some wonderful work anniversaries. We're going to start with Michael Thomas celebrating 2 years at the Aloft Chesapeake. Congratulations.
March 17th, we got Denzel celebrating 1 year from the Holiday Inn Express. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And March 18th, we have Yvonne celebrating 2 years at the Delta and Erica celebrating 2 years at the Aloft Chesapeake. Congratulations.
March 20th, we got Melanie celebrating 3 years from the Delta Chesapeake. Congratulations.
And we've got Latricia celebrating 15 years of service at the Delta Chesapeake. We are so grateful. What an incredible milestone, celebrating that on March 21st. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you.
March 22nd, we got Dawn celebrating 4 years from the residence in Chesapeake. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And now we get to celebrate our star player of the week. And we love when we get to celebrate folks who oftentimes are behind the scenes. And this week we get to celebrate Miss Toretta, our hotel accountant at the Delta Chesapeake.
So our hotel accountant, Toretta, delivers far more than expert financial management. She embodies professionalism, dedication, and genuine commitment to supporting our entire team. She wears many hats and handles every responsibility with remarkable grace and consistency. One of Toretta's greatest strengths is her patience. Whether she's guiding a team member through a process, answering complex questions, or resolving financial discrepancies, she does it with clarity, kindness, and calm demeanor that puts others at ease. She is always willing to step in, offer help, and ensure that others feel supported. No task is beneath her, and no challenge ever feels too big. Beyond her technical talent, Toretta exemplifies integrity, reliability, and a strong work ethic. She keeps our financial operations running seamlessly while remaining a positive, uplifting attitude that inspires those around her. Her attention to detail, organization, and ability to juggle multiple priorities make her an invaluable member of our hotel family. Toretta's teamwork, commitment to excellence, and unwavering support truly reflects what it means to be the star player of the week. We are incredibly fortunate to have her on our team, and this recognition is more than well deserved. And this was submitted by Kristen, the group sales and catering manager at the Delta Chesapeake.
Well, Kristen, thank you so much for taking the time to nominate Toretta. And you are right, she is an invaluable member of not just the Delta family, but the LTD family, and really is an embodiment of what we're looking for from our star players of the week. So, Ms. Toretta, we've got a $50 gift card coming your way. Thank you for all that you do to serve all of those members of that hotel family and the greater LTD family as a whole. We are grateful for you. And now, as we close out the week, we will turn it over to you, Jay Quinn, for our phrase of the week in Espanol.
Estamos aquí para ayudarle.
And that is right. We are here to help you. And that's exactly what we learned today in our stories, right? That we have this opportunity each and every day to help and to serve. And what a great phrase of the week to try to insert into our vocabulary, because it certainly embodies what we're trying to achieve here each and every day. All right. Well, you have a wonderful week. Hopefully we have some nice calm weather. Let's lean in.
And get better together.
Thank you, guys.